Hey, July 20th, man, 1980. Right here. Right there. 338. The beginning. Follow me. The beginning. Orlando. Big time. East side now. East side. Started on the east side, went to the west. But this is where it all started. 300 Reeves Court, man. Reeves Terrace Court right here in the flesh. I'm back 42 years later. Matter of fact, 42 years later, I'm back. And I'm going to give y'all the vibe, man. Humble beginnings, man. I got to tell the story the right way. And my mother was nothing but 18 for 8 days when I was born here, living with my grandma. My dad was nothing but 17. Peace to him. You know what I mean? Peace to him as well. This is the tragic story that they tell us that is going to happen to all of us. You know what I mean? Your mother and father not married. You know, your father's not present. So it was only a couple ways for me to go according to the system. That was death or prison. So far I escaped both. Terrace, Corey, Mo, all them boys used to be out here. I was a little bit of jit. I'm kind of like, man, I might be 6 or 7 at the time. But they called my Uncle Ram Pat Riley back then. You know, tried to jump across the moat right here. We tell the cat daddy, you can't do that, homeboy. I can make it, I can make it. Cat daddy, you can't make it, cat daddy. Well, cat daddy was gonna jump from this side to that side, right? But you can see a little bit, you can still see the wood in me. My grandma say, you need to be right here. You don't need to be going nowhere else. I was confined to the front, you know what I mean? To the front of the project. That's it. If I can't hear my grandma's voice, I was too far. That was back in the day. That's where you go stay out of trouble. And nah, you too little, boy. You too little. You can't get no run. They're out here hanging out. But everybody was hanging out right here, getting money. You know what I mean? Playing ball, staying out of trouble. That's what we did on Sundays back then. Chilling. My uncle used to walk me straight through here. My Uncle Jay used to walk me, man, to my daycare, which is through here. It's the path I used to take. My Uncle Jay had me on his shoulders right here, picking me up. You know, I guess I was too little, walking too slow or something. You know what I mean? So it's the path he used to take every morning to take me to daycare. Yeah, way before it was 4C. So whatever government program it was for babies at the time to go to daycare. This is where we came to go anyway. My grandma didn't have a car. She didn't care. She didn't mind catching the bus. So that's how I learned the fabric of the city as well. We used to come sit right out here, catch this bus. This was our little bonding place. This was our car, the bus, city bus. Sitting up under this is taking me back, you know what I mean, to when I was a little bitty boy. And my grandma was showing me some stuff that I had no idea about, which was navigating through the city. Back then it wasn't links, it was Tri-County Transit. That's how I learned about bus routes, bus transfers, what buses go where, when, how, and all that kind of stuff. You know, see, like I said, my grandma never had a car, never had a desire for one. She felt like this was her car, but she could control this. She knew when the bus was coming. She knew what time the bus stopped running. You know what I mean? So this was like our bonding ground. This is what we every Sunday morning when I stayed the weekend with my grandma. You know, which was my therapy at the time. We'd come here on Sunday morning and catch the bus. You know, we was at that time going to St. Mark AME. Hey, about to get this face cleaned up. Holla at my Uncle Drees, man. Y'all follow me. One of my first couple times heading to the new shop right here on Goldwyn. Now I mean at Rogers. Right here, we call it the old wheel carts. But they call it, what they call it now? I don't know what they call it. Oh, the Hope Center. The Hope Center.
Yeah, this establishment been here for what, about 60, 70 years or? In this barber shop, they used to get their haircut when they was young.
He used to tell me when I was a legit going around there because I was showing her where you used to live at.
Uh-huh. Oh, you
And I
showed
was,
338?
yeah, yeah. So I
That
told him,
338,
I
what?
said, my uncle the only one to say, I got to pay you to cut your hair. He thought that was so funny.
And right, I had to pay my nephew to cut his hair. I'm Uncle Drees, great uncle to you. I raised your daddy. First nephew we had in the family. Super baby.
And I'm cousin Orange.
Okay.
Right, your first ball.
Okay. Everybody first ball, bro.
I used to keep your dad now. I was the babysitter.
Jonathan was the firstborn.
That's right.
First new tradition to the family, boy. That was something else. Growing up in the projects, 338. These old men and retired, so we're gonna take over the baton and keep this thing going.
Yeah, Mr. Boyd, Mr. Carter, Staples in Orlando. If you went to Jones, Oak Ridge, Evans, Edgewater, you live in this community, it's probably where you came. It's one of them.
I guess it was just something instilled in us.
Yeah, something to do, something like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Barbershop, man, you have all kind of discussions about life, come in contact with a lot of people. You never know how you're going to affect them or how they're going to affect you.
Basically, we're just therapists. That's what I look at us as. You know, a lot of people, we can solve a lot of problems in here. Keep a lot of people alive.
How grown men have disagreement, but don't kill each other because of a disagreement. Just give you another way of looking at a situation. You know, don't mean to change your mind.
Mm-mm.
See, two people can be right, and two people can be wrong.
But that don't mean they got to kill each other.
That's right. You know, if you say white the best color, and I say black the best color, he right to him, I'm right to me.
Right.
He wrong to me, and I'm wrong to him.
But that doesn't give him the right to kill me just because I'm wrong and he thinks he's right.
At the end of the day, all we got is each other, man.